And the good thing about the zebra crossings here, you don't need to stop for people. No, I'm just joking, like don't drive into people. It is so weird being an Australian driving in Europe because you drive on the wrong side of the road. I can't believe most of Europe, they don't even know what side of the road to drive on. It's so weird. The steering wheel is also on the wrong side of the car. It's so bizarre. Like every time I get in the car, I end up climbing into the passenger seat and realizing I'm on the wrong side of the car. Even the seatbelt is on the wrong side of the car. It's bizarre. After a while, you do get used to it, but it's really tricky because every time you turn a corner, you got to be careful when you turn that you're not turning into oncoming traffic. And the good thing about the zebra crossings here, you don't need to stop for people. They just jump out of the way. It's crazy. No, I'm just joking. Like, don't drive into people. Zebra crossings here are just normal crossings. You have to press the button, usually wait for the light to change, and then you can cross. I learned that the hard way when I arrived here in Paris, and I went to cross the zebra crossing thinking the cars would stop for me, and I learned pretty quickly, they will not stop for you. The cars will keep going. A lot of you are probably also wondering, how is it that a wheelchair person can actually drive a car? Well, my right leg moves enough to be able to move from the accelerator to the brake. And sometimes when I move between the brake and accelerator, I actually grab my knee and then move it across, which gives me a hand. So I'm only licensed to drive a automatic vehicle, but I do prefer to use hand controls. But unfortunately, finding a car with hand controls in Europe is really tricky. So I just make do with, using my hand and moving it between the two. I'll show you.